we're live here in the studio. We have Josh Moorhead and we have Mary Cabiladas tonight. She's putting on her makeup, so just pretend like you don't see her putting on her makeup.
Yeah.
We woke up today. It's December 24th. That's Christmas Eve for you folks in a non-Neanderthal land.
Yeah.
And we're on a train.
So that doesn't mean Georgia. That doesn't mean.
Whoa. Take it easy on my people. All right, the Neanderthals are good people.
Doesn't mean California for sure.
Good, hard-working hominids.
You from Mars?
So
You're from Mars.
Like I said before, I was so rudely interrupted. This is the 757 train bound for Frankfurt, and then we will change trains and we will head directly to Geissen, Germany. Geissen, Germany, where this couple behind the camera first started, and this is the trip where this couple.
This is the camera. I mean, this is not the camera. The couple.
This is the couple that started.
Now the couple in front of the camera.
I'm one of the couple.
Yeah.
Part of the couple.
Now, the couple that's now in front of the camera is going to begin their life because something special happened on this trip. Can you tell us what happened on this trip, Josh?
I asked Mary to marry me in London, and she said yes. So
Should have added a little bit of a pregnant pause to keep the audience on their toes.
The suspense.
So,
I couldn't deal with it.
Yeah, you can deal with
I
it.
couldn't deal with the suspense again.
But it's very.
It's nerve-wracking, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, I was nervous.
Do you remember?
it was-
Wait. Actually, I want to ask.
Okay.
How did you propose to Maritas here?
We just said we're gonna get
We're
married.
gonna get married.
So it wasn't a proposal. So we didn't have anything
But
yet.
you bought the ring.
Yeah, she brought the ring.
She bought the ring, and he said,
Because I
"Let's get
didn't
married."
I didn't have any money, so she had to buy the
Yeah.
ring.
That's some rapper stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we didn't have any of the rings. So
So did y'all go to like a courthouse, or did y'all have like a buddy?
Yeah, we had a church wedding, I guess.
Yeah, our church wedding was officiated in our living room, in an apartment, because we have kind of a big apartment too.
Yeah.
So, 2 bedrooms.
How many? Who were the witness? Don't you need a witness?
Well, hers was a baby. Was a good friend of hers, and then mine was my.
The name
my
is
buddy.
My
Very.
very, you know, the good-looking guy that
Knocking people out.
knocking people out.
I could tell Papa's best man was handsome. We called him Pretty Boy like 4 times.
Very
He was
handsome.
very handsome. Very pretty.
Alright,
Mm.
yes,
Wait,
Man says, "Hey, hold on." Back.
Oh, sorry.
Now back to you guys. So, Josh, take us through the motions of how you proposed to Mariki.
Well, first of all, I was super nervous the whole time. I was telling Mary before we even got on our flight, the day we were supposed to leave, I started having vertigo and getting sick. I was like, oh man, I'm feeling real nervous and sick. I got all this trouble because she thinks it's just normal travel anxiety because I get travel anxiety, but she didn't know that I had this engagement ring in my pocket the whole day, in my jacket pocket, and I just kept moving it around and making sure it was still there. The amount of times I checked to make sure that this ring was still in that jacket before we actually left is obscene. You know, it's not like it's going anywhere, but I was like, I cannot leave it. I can't. It has to be there. She can't know about it. And then
I know, and I was Googling his symptoms.
yeah,
Making it, I was like, you have.
like you have.
And one of the symptoms wasn't I'm getting ready to propose.
Yeah, no.
Did
One of
that
the
come up in
causes.
the Mayo Clinic blog?
Yeah.
It wasn't a symptom. That was a cause. Yeah, that was what caused the symptoms. But so we get on the plane, we land in Heathrow, and we go to the Blakemore, and we obviously get there 6 hours before you guys, 6 or 7 hours before you guys. And in my mind, I'm just still thinking, I'm I don't know where I'm gonna do it precisely. Originally, I thought I might do it at Hyde Park, because Logan said it was pretty. He was there earlier this year.
And it was pretty.
Yeah, and it was a pretty park, but I was like, God, I was expecting there to be more Christmas lights, at night, lit up so people could walk through, and I was like, I don't really see any, just walking through the day. And then I was like, okay, well, I can worry about this, I guess, tomorrow, because I wanted to make sure you guys were there for it. And since you guys weren't getting there until later that evening, I was like, I'm not doing it today, so we can just kind of hang out. So while she's getting ready, I go downstairs and I talk to Lily, because she had just come over from the hostel she was staying at, and was at the hotel bar. And I showed her the ring, and then we were talking through it. She's like, you got time to figure it out. You got time. She's like, there's plenty of options. And it wasn't actually until the next morning when me and you were talking outside the Blakemore, when you were like, what about like the River Thames? And I was like, that's a great idea. But I still wanted to check out Hyde, so that's why I insisted that we didn't taxi to the museum, that we walked. And I just started marching, and I was like, nah, I don't see anywhere here where I'd like to do it at the park. So that's why when we got to the cafe, I like started Googling. I was like, okay, yeah. I was like, oh, cool, like a glass of champagne, live music, bites on the River Thames. I was like, that will be a fun little.
That live music was good too.
Yeah,
It was
well,
great.
Yeah.
I know, it was good. That was
That's good. And your backdrop too is very nice because it's the
London Bridge.
Yeah.
The Tower Bridge.
Tower Bridge.
AKA London Bridge.
Yeah. It did not fall down. But
Okay, then you looked up. You're looking up the.
yeah, I looked it up. I nailed down. I went ahead and booked like our 5 tickets for it, and I was like, okay, cool. I have a setting. So I was actually more relaxed during the museum line because I could actually enjoy hanging out with everybody and like checking out the exhibits. So I felt better. But then once we like got to the dock, I was getting real nervous. I was like, whoo-wee. Like, all right, I'm about to ask her, and we'll see
I know.
what
And
she
gave us
says.
the eye. Let's go upstairs.
Yeah.
And he gave us the eye and we said, okay, it's about to happen. And
Yeah.
Then so we climbed the stairs. Me being an old man, got there. And you were already on your knee proposing.
Yeah, man. I was so quick, man.
I whipped out the phone. I said, "Damn."
So we
and
went
then
to
Lily
the-
was there. So.
Yeah,
Lily was
But
there.
Lily was
I
right
did.
behind,
I did
yeah.
go over my shoulder, and I saw her like muscling past this little.
She smashed stiff on some old lady.
It was okay. She did what she needed to do. But I was just so nervous. And it was the perfect time because you were like videoing around the back of the boat, getting like Tower Bridge and everything, and starting to get some of the skyline. And then I was on the knee behind you, and you didn't know, and I like grabbed your like left arm or whatever, and you turned around, and then obviously Lily's video of her being like. That was so sweet, but it felt like I was down on one knee forever. I mean, looking back on it, it was like 10 seconds.
Yeah,
It felt like forever. I was like, but yeah, that's how I did it, and it was very awesome.
And then the guy saying
Same
the.
for you guys.
Oh, yeah,
That was
same.
nice.
Yeah.
That was a long time too.
So Mariki, take us through your feelings when you saw Josh drop his knees. What was going through your mind when he dropped his knees?
No.
She knew what he was doing. You don't drop to your knees like that. But
Yeah.
tell us, what were you feeling? What were
Well,
your
I knew
emotions?
I knew it was going to happen.
One
It felt
day.
like soon. Yeah, because we looked at rings. And I was like thinking, okay, this trip, my parents are here. You know, it's a beautiful setting. I feel like if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. And I remember telling a few people. I even told like my really good friend's sister. And she's like, oh, I gotta follow you on Instagram when it happens. And I was like, so it better happen, or this is gonna be embarrassing, actually. But
So you kind of you felt like it was gonna happen,
But I didn't think it was
you
gonna happen
didn't
that night.
know like
No.
when it was gonna happen.
No, I
or
thought-
when you felt like you guys were gonna get married one day, or that it was gonna happen soon, or could possibly happen here, but you didn't know for sure if it was.
well, I
gonna
thought
happen.
he would push more for like someone would push more. I would have more of like a oh you might want to get a blowout, you might want to get your nails done, that sort of thing, which is not a big deal.
And I like purposely didn't tell you any of those
'Cause
things
then you
because I
said
didn't
it,
want you,
yeah.
because I never tell you those things. So if I all of a sudden told you, hey, you need to get on it, you need to get these nails taken care of and do something
like,
with your
wow.
hair, you'd be like,
He all of a sudden
And
cares
make
about
sure
my
you-
nail routine.
Make sure you have a Prada purse,
Right.
your
Yeah.
Lululemon.
Yeah.
right.
Then you would know something was about.
Well,
to
and the
happen.
one comment I did have on that is I was like, because you kept saying how you need to get your nails done. I was like, just go with Lily, like in the morning of the second day or whatever. That was my one comment. I was like, that would be the perfect thing to say. I was like, I'll go get my haircut and everything, and and you were like, well, she doesn't get her nails done. And I was like, all right, that's all I have to say about that.